Y'all know I ain't been live in so long. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out why my screen is upside down. I may have to get out and get back in, y'all, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah. Look here, y'all. Yeah, this I ain't been live in so long, y'all. I think I'm fixing to have to flip my camera. I don't want to do it while I got the thing running. So hold on, y'all. Let me try something. Y'all know I ain't computer literate or tech savvy or whatever they call it. Shit. Is that it? Let's see. It says, please rotate device. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let's see if that's going to get it. Is that going to get it? Hell no, that still ain't got it. Shit. All right, y'all. Hold on. Y'all ain't going to be able to see the table if I got it like this. Y'all see I'm over here struggling. See, it's up too high. That's why I had my device turned, but it won't let me. I don't know, y'all. We'll figure it out. Shit. We just want to work it out like it is. Hell. Anyway, let's see. Can y'all see? Y'all can see it, but it's not the way I wanted it. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to navigate it like this. I wanted y'all to be able to see the table just in case I decided to pull cards. I really don't know if I'm going to pull cards or not. Yeah, I was on the treadmill a minute ago, well, a little bit ago, and some stuff was coming to me. Do y'all remember when I was talking about how tired I was and how I was being guided to slow down on the personals and just kind of rest? Like, I think the reason for this live, y'all, is because we really do not appreciate life the way we should. And I'm saying this because in reference to like people we meet, we don't meet nobody by accident. And I'm saying this because y'all, I have been having like a telepathic communication with a particular individual since I met him about 3 years ago. We used to work together. Very good friend, never dated, nothing like that. But he would always show up in my dreams. Y'all, I would go to work and I would always tell him, hey, you was in my dream last night. And I would always tell him what was going on. But I never could figure out why he was always in my dreams. I could not figure it out for nothing in the world. And I still can't figure it out. Well, y'all know I've been away from my job for a year now. I've been working on my own. We became friends on Facebook, but we never communicated. He was just somebody that always randomly popped up in my dreams. Do y'all know this particular gentleman called me on April Fool's morning at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we talked for about 2 or 3 hours. And he was just telling me, how he hadn't been feeling good and how he hadn't, just been going through some stuff. Remember, I haven't talked to this man, but he always show up in my dream. He promised me he would check on me and let me know how he was doing. He said he was feeling better. I went to check on him a couple of weeks ago, y'all. I messaged him. He never responded. I didn't think nothing of it. And y'all, I just found out he was in the hospital. And I went up there to visit him, and he's technically not here anymore, but he's still here. You know what I'm saying? And I've been really sitting back the last few days. When I got home from the hospital, I sat up there and talked to, with him and his sister. He's technically just here until y'all know how the process is when you're leaving here. But when I got home that night, I sat in the car and I couldn't get out the car because I was tired. I was tired. I was drained and drained and drained and drained, and I could not get out my car. And it reminded me of a couple of more people that I have actually been in that situation with. And I think the real reason for this live is because, people don't really understand how connected we are. We're all connected in some kind of level. This is not somebody I've ever laid down with. We talk about soul ties and, you know what I'm saying, sacred. No, this was none of that. None of that. But the fact that when people say, do you believe in past lives? I have to. I have to. Because there was no logical explanation for me to be so spiritually tied to this gentleman. And I used to crack jokes with him and call him my kingdom spouse because he was always in my dreams. And when I would talk to him about spiritual stuff, he would always tell me that, I would give him chills when I talked to him. But he never thought I was crazy. He didn't really understand, but he always said, I understand, but I don't understand. And I'm saying this, y'all, because we run across people and we don't know why these people are in our lives. We don't know if these are past life relatives, relationship people. We don't know. We really don't know. And the fact that he called me on April Fool's morning at 1 o'clock in the morning, just out of the blue, he called me on Messenger and we talked. And we talked about spirituality. We talked about so much stuff. But it was something in his voice. He sounded so free. He sounded so happy. But when I found out he was in the hospital and I went up there to see him the other day, I understood why he called me. I understand why he called me now. And it still fucks with me because I've actually encountered a few people out of the blue, and then I don't see them anymore. Or the next time I see them, I'm usually at their funeral. Um, in a nutshell, a lot of us have responsibilities to help people's spirits that are getting ready to go. Let me say that. We don't think about stuff like that when we run across people. We just don't. And everybody does not have that gift. And that is the one part about spirituality. I'm going to say this. That's one of the hardest parts about being tapped into spirituality because we don't always know what assignments we get. And all of our assignments are not easy. They're not. I've had family members and stuff that I've encountered, and there's a certain look in their eye, and they let me know I never see them no more. That part of spirituality is hard. It's really, really hard because the more I sit back and think about him calling me at 1 o'clock in the morning, just out of the blue, and he kept saying, I couldn't find you on Facebook, but I wanted to talk to you and tell you how much you've been helping me. And it was like now I remember looking at him and I was just thinking to myself, dude, you knew who I was the whole time. He knew. That's why he made it his business to call me and talk to me. And we encounter a lot of people like this, y'all. And that's why it's so important. Y'all know I say it all the time. We got to be careful how we treat people. We got to, because we don't never know what our purpose is in another person's life. And Latasha Richardson. Yeah, I mean, it's a certain look that people have, or it's a certain way that they talk. And it's like you can feel something and you kind of know, but you don't want to go on that level. So you just kind of like, Lord, don't let this be. But at the same time, it was like the whole time I was talking to him, I kept thinking, why did he call me? What made him reach out to me? To me, it was more deeper than him just saying, man, I've been thinking a lot about you. I've been sick, but I feel so much better. And he even went on to telling me about what he had been doing and how his body was feeling and everything. And it was just crazy. So it's like, for whatever reason, I was guided to get on this live basically to, I guess, kind of like let other people know that we got some strong fucking assignments out here dealing with people on a daily basis. We do. And remember, this is just somebody I worked with. Never dated him, nothing. And we run across people in the store. We run across people we ain't seen in a long time. And even though this is not a brand new experience for me, because like I said, I've had this experience with a few people, some of them, that I've actually dated, and that's really hard. I've lost one of my kids' fathers. I've seen him for the last time, and we just don't never know. And that's what I keep hearing is we just don't never know. We don't never know. There's only one thing that separates us from this world to the next, and that is a breath. That's it. A breath. That's it. For chest pressure. Yeah. I'm gonna take your advice on that. Whoever that was just said that the chat rolling so fast, y'all, I can't keep up. but still and yet, y'all, it's like I'm telling you, I've been drained and drained and drained and drained and drained. And it's like now I'm starting to wonder, was he pulling on me? Was he pulling on me? Because he's somebody that just popped up randomly in my dreams. We would hang out, we would be doing this, we'd be doing that. And I didn't know the whole time this man was sick. Didn't know, had no idea. So, in reference to us all being connected, yes, the fuck we are. That's why we have to treat everybody the way we want to be treated. We get on here and we bullshit around about jumping on the clearance racks and all of that because, hey, it's fun. It is. It is fun. It's fun to be able to laugh about the shit we've been through because somebody else is laying in a hospital bed not knowing if they're going to get out. And that's why I stress so much about forgiving people and getting over stuff that people have put us through because we really just don't never fucking know. And I know I said I didn't know if I was going to pull some cards, but y'all know me. Y'all know me. I had I thought about it. I was like, am I going to pull some cards? I really don't want to take this to the clearance rack, y'all, because this is actually an emotional live, to be honest, because a lot of us go through stuff like this. We don't have people to talk to about it because people think you're crazy, when you speak about stuff like that. And what's even crazier is y'all know I talk about my aunt a lot that has passed over. She's actually been in the dreams with me and this gentleman, I want to say about a year or two ago. And I kept thinking, why is she always popping up in the dreams when he in the dream? Do y'all know that the hospital that he's at is the same place where she was on the same day that she passed away? Literally. And she never knew this gentleman. But the day of her anniversary of crossing over, I was sitting at the hospital in his room. And it hit me the next day, those dreams that I used to have with him, how my aunt would be there too. I'm telling y'all, hey, we all got some hellified gifts, but we have been taught that these gifts are a figure of our imagination. Dreams are not real. Oh, you shouldn't have ate this. Oh, you shouldn't have watched this before you went to bed. No, baby, we literally go places in our dream state. Christy, I wondered about that. Because here in the 3D, we never, he's not from here, of course. And she's been gone 8 years, matter of fact, 8 years. But it was just crazy to me that a couple of dreams I had with him, she was there. She was there too. And when I was sitting in the hospital room, I was telling his sister, I was like, man, I was sitting here, on this day that my aunt passed away. And it was like, wow, the same freaking day, those two individuals, like I said, he's no longer here, but he's here. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get into all that, but technically in a nutshell, yeah, he's spiritually already gone, so to speak. And imagine being a medical pro. Yeah, you guys that work in the medical field, I was watching them come in and do certain stuff to him, and it's like you just have a certain level of respect for people that work in the medical field. I was a CNA, true enough. I dealt with, dealing with patients. Even at a young age as a CNA, y'all, I can remember, I remember the first resident that crossed over on me, y'all. That lady kept calling me in her room, and she kept saying, I need this, I need that, I need this. And they teach you what they used to teach us. that before a person crosses over, they're restless. You know what I'm saying? They can't get comfortable. And I would go tell her nurse, hey, Miss So-and-so needs this. She needs this. Oh, well, I just gave her a breathing treatment. Oh, I just did this, or I just did that. Oh, she's always doing that. And it was something in my spirit, y'all. At 18 years old, I'm still a baby. Something kept saying, man, this lady, something ain't right with this lady. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. And I pushed my intuition out the way. But I kept going to the nurse's station. I kept telling her, that lady would not get up off her ass for nothing in the world, y'all. I'll never forget this as long as I live. And finally, and she kept getting on that call light, She seemed fine, but she just kept asking questions. I need a throat, what she said, throat lozenge. I need this, I need that. Y'all, I was watching that hall. I'll never forget it. The girl that worked that hall came back, and she said, you can go to lunch now. I left and went to lunch, and that lady was on my mind. She was on my mind. She was on my mind. And when I came back in, because back then I smoked cigarettes. When I came back in from smoking that cigarette, that lady had passed away. That lady had passed away. And I knew in my spirit that's what was happening to her. Not just because of what they told us in school, but I felt it. I felt it. And I knew then that I had a little bit more knowledge than people gave me credit for. But I was more mad at her nurse. But as years went on, I had to come to realize she couldn't have done anything about it. That lady was actually getting ready to go, you know. But it's just little stuff like that that we tend to ignore the fact that we all have superpowers. We all have superpowers. Um, we all have an intuition. And we also know, a lot of us know, that is the reason why our food supply is tainted. I'm not going to get too far off into that because I'm on, y'all know how it goes. But that is the reason why a burger, you can find one for $2 or $3 here and there. But if you want something healthy, you have to budget your finances, because if you want to eat healthy, you have to be able to afford it. But you can go and get stuff that'll calcify your pineal gland, and I always use burgers as an example. We go out to eat, fuck going out to eat, go to the grocery store and buy you a bottle of water. I used to drink, and I still do. Matter of fact, where the hell is my water? Oh, here it is. I used to drink, and I still do. I drink a lot of water. Y'all see, I be representing with my jug. It's got chlorophyll in it. People look at me crazy because they see me walking around with this big ass green jug of chlorophyll. But I'm just like, dude, it's real out here. It's real out here. I used to drink purified water, y'all. And what made me stop drinking purified water? Somebody might need this information. I would drink two. By the time I drank my second bottle, I would start getting these really, really bad headaches. Really bad headaches. And I didn't know why, because of course, water is good, I thought. And I stumbled up on a YouTube video that I was not looking for, and they were doing a water test. And that's when I realized that fluoride was in our water. And when I first started drinking spring water, it made me sick. I couldn't handle the taste, And it bothered me, but I forced myself to drink it. And there is not a lot of, it's not a lot of healthy waters out here, but in a lot of the spring water, of course, is not healthy. I mean, well water is the best. That's why in my videos, when I get to talking about the Knight of Cups coming with that well water, that's that's where I get that analogy from, because well water, that is pure. It's straight from the source. It don't have no chemicals in it. It don't have none of that stuff. So when I speak about well water in the Knight of Cups, I'm basically saying this person is coming pure. This person is coming fresh. It's coming to bring you something healthy versus, some toxic bullshit, y'all. Y'all know I got away with words, but I'm going to pull a couple of these cards and see exactly why I even have this deck out, because I don't know, but something told me to pull it. And just kind of go from there. I mean, and kind of see what's going on. All my devices are charged up pretty much. If we decide to get on the clearance rack, I'm sure I got a handy deck, but I just kind of wanted to put that out because, y'all, we really, really, really need to understand how powerful we are and how connected we are to other people. People that we don't even think we're connected to. We don't know, a lot of us, in reference to past lives and stuff. We have these dreams and all of this other stuff about living in particular neighborhoods we've never seen before. And I do it too. I do it a lot. I want a past life regression, but yeah, I'm scared to let anybody mess with me. I ain't gonna even lie. But because I go through so much in the spirit world, I be in neighborhoods and I go to these same neighborhoods, never been to them in the 3D. Never have I ever. So it's kind of like we get these taps and these visits and we go places in the spirit, but once we come back here to our physical bodies that are full of McDonald's, our physical bodies, you know what I'm saying, that are full of fluoride toothpaste and fluoride water, and it kind of denses us on what our true potential is. We don't know. Even those that are tapped in, we still got a limit because that limit is not reached until we fully exit this body. And we get those, you know what I'm saying, short visitations when we go to sleep, but we're still connected here. Otherwise, we wouldn't come back. So I'm having McDonald's now. Look, I didn't mean to rain on your parade. But, and I'm going to say this in reference to that food. But chicken McNuggets used to be my favorite, y'all. I ain't going to even lie to y'all. I used to love me some chicken McNuggets. But it's like one of the first foods that I ate where I realized I needed to change my diet. It was a McDouble. No lie. I ate a McDouble and some fries. This was some years back. And I remember, y'all know I talk about my nose getting flared up and everything. I remember eating that stuff, and all of a sudden my attitude got bad. I got sluggish. I wanted to go to sleep. I was just in this fucked up mood. And that's when I started to realize you're killing yourself. And y'all know I struggle with my weight. I struggle with diabetes. I don't have diabetes, but I'm struggling with trying to stop it from progressing, you know. And it's just due to weight. Other than that, pretty much a healthy person, but it's like my weight, my pancreas and stuff is all sluggish due to the stuff I had to eat because I couldn't afford to learn how to cook certain foods and eat right. I think I spoke on that in one of my videos, you know. When you struggle, baby, it's hard. And but that's why they keep us on this hamster wheel. That's why minimum wage where I am is still $7.25. But if you want a 1 bedroom apartment for you and 4 kids, that 1 bedroom apartment is going to be about $1,200-$1,300 a month. So it's a whole lot going on out here that we don't have time to really figure out. Hold on, am I missing something in this chat? Well, thank you for blocking whoever that was, because child, I didn't even see that. I seen you need to stop, and I was getting ready to say something, and then somebody said I blocked her because I was finna go the head off in there. That's another reason, y'all, why I don't really do the lives, because I like to talk shit. Y'all know I do. Y'all know I do. I cuss. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna cuss your ass out. Don't go. I can't stand when people go to other people's channels trying to fuck with them. You know, if it's that serious, what I'm saying, if it's bothering you, log the fuck out. It is what it is. Monitoring spirits. It is what it is. So fuck these people. And it is what it is, y'all. But yeah, our food supply is poison. And I'm somebody that knows it. I know ain't nobody knocking on my door. Oh. And I know this because again, hey, I'm sitting here battling with my weight right now. But yeah, I just got off my treadmill. I don't even know what all the host said, y'all. I just seen stop lying. That's all I seen. So maybe it wasn't meant for me to see it. Yeah, I missed all that. Apparently it wasn't meant for me to see it. But you know, fuck the bitch, whoever it is. All they gonna do is try to create another fake account and come in. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, yeah, I do need some moderators. But see, I don't be on lives. I don't, y'all. I just be in my own zone. Y'all don't even know how to navigate this shit. But a new path is out here in self-love. A new path. You've cleared karma and now your soul is leading you to new experiences. All of the steps may not seem clear just yet. Continue moving forward and the path will begin to reveal itself. Exactly. So with that being said, a lot of us, not just me, you know, dealing with this situation and this shock of my friend, we don't, how can I say it? When we lose people, when we get a shock, whether we realize it or not, that is a form of an awakening. It's in a form of ascension. And the reason why I say that is because think about it, and this is something that came to me too. You know how when a person passes over and we go The day before the funeral, they call it a wake. They call it a wake. So if this person is laying here, quote unquote, sleeping, as they teach us, how is it awake? Because once the physical vessel goes to sleep, the spirit is awake and it can now be free to roam. But it wakes us up on a spiritual perspective because that initial shock is like a form of an ascension. Who was on? Let me see. Deetra, where you at? Y'all, I don't know how to, I don't forgot how to add moderators. Y'all, when I tell y'all I have not been on a live in so long. I just seen Deetra's name on here, but Gloria, please don't bring up Nyla. She is in here. I hope I don't hang this up, y'all. I'm gonna try to see if I can remember how to do this. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, this damn thing. Okay, there it is. All right, Deetra, I got you too. And thank you, Tiffany, because child, I think I added you a long, long time ago. Okay, there it is. All right, I just added Deetra as a moderator. But anyway, yeah, leave Nala in there with her mama because Nala act like she don't know what to do. So we gonna leave her where she at. I'm gonna have to get out this chat, y'all, because I can already see who is this talking about. Girl, go find something safe to do. What in all of the fuck? Are you woke to the knowledge that everyone is gone? If you was paying attention, motherfucker, you'd have known. You'd have known if I was woke or not. Good Lord. Anyway, back to what I'm saying about this new path. In reference to people crossing over, that is like it's a new path for us because the shock of leaving of somebody leaving us, it's like a form of an ascension for us. And it causes you to do a reality check on your life. It causes you to, you know what I'm saying, take a look at yourself and realize what you are doing that you can improve yourself. So that is a creation of that new path. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Yeah, y'all. I like I said, I don't do lives, but I watch other readers and I see how they just get in these damn chats and they just be showing all of their ass. And I mean, and the thing about it is they ain't got shit else better to do is what it is. Because ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna get in somebody else's chat and try to tell them how to navigate their videos and run their channels and all that bullshit. It's because they ain't got nothing else to do. But anyway, pause. A much needed timeout is in order. You've worked hard and dedicated a lot of time and energy. Take a break and reflect on all of your accomplishments. You deserve it all. I'm telling y'all, this full moon has had a lot of us. Let me see. This full moon has had a lot of us in this resting stage. Y'all, my chat done froze on my main phone, so I can't even freaking. If I mess with it, it's gonna mess the live up. So anyway, I'm trying to see the people that I'm used to seeing in the chats and just add y'all as moderators. Y'all know I can't remember shit. But anyway, but in reference to pausing, this full moon had a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, laid back. I mean, resting and thinking and doing all kinds of things to try to get, it was like a reset button. It was a reset button for not just me, but for a lot of people. Y'all know I have not been in the chats. I've stopped my personals for a minute. It's because I've just been guided to kind of rest. And then when that information came to me, you know, with this particular gentleman, it was kind of like, man, if I was still in go mode the way I had been going, I probably wouldn't have been able to handle this situation as good as I am. But see, I've been in this resting stage for the past week or so. So, you know, it's kind of like we don't never know why we're guided to do certain things. Just like this gentleman didn't, he may or may not have known why he was guided to call me. You know what I'm saying? But I did not understand why all of a sudden I was just told, stop doing personal, stop doing this, stop doing that. You know what I'm thinking? With my daughter working and stuff, I'm gonna have, you know, Nala most of the time. And, you know, y'all know Nala's a headache, so I can't do too much with her. So I was thinking, well, you know, that's a good, you know what I'm saying, way for me to rest. And then my daughter just found out this morning that due to the, I guess, a storm or something, she's off this week. So it's like it's like where I was thinking I was in granny duty mode because I'm actually supposed to have Nala right now. But she told me this morning she didn't have to go to work. So when I got up, got on my treadmill and everything, something said, "Won't you just do a live and speak? Just do a live," because I haven't been interacting. I don't really interact, and it's because I'm somebody, y'all believe it or not. I got a lot of shit to say, but I'm a fucking hermit. I am such a hermit. People ask me why you don't, why is your face not on camera? Because I live in a small town, and I can still go to Walmart and people not know who the fuck I am. I know there's a lot of people that probably watch my videos, that follow my videos. I'm on here, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm somewhere everywhere. So I'm sure there's a lot of people in my area that watch me. They may not even know they're watching me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm somebody that I'm very, very, very secluded. I've always been that way. I'm a hermit and I like that. And think about it. A person will remember your face even if they don't know your name. So you got to be really, really watching a motherfucker to memorize their hands. So that's why y'all see my hands. Well, of course, in my little gut whenever it want to show itself. But other than that, my hands, because my hands is what's doing the work. My energy comes from my hands. So that's what needs to be broadcasted. If I was modeling makeup or lipstick or toothpaste, that's different. I'm not on here for that. I'm on here and I use my hands, which a lady told me a long time ago my hands were anointed, and I laughed at her. I did. I really did. But either two ways about it, y'all. Let's see what else is gonna come. Self-love and depleted. Yeah, I don't even know where I got this deck from, but it's really, really. I guess I was guided to pull it. Self-love. You are worthy and deserving of all of the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. Definitely true, y'all. Now, y'all know this is a little bit of clearance rack energy here, because think about it, y'all. For those that have been through transformations, those that are telling people no, walking away from people, not fooling with certain folks, and people think you acting funny. It's not personal, it's spiritual. Now, oh hell, wait a minute. I know what's the name did not make, yes, the hell she did. Lord, she's here, y'all. That's who I need to make a moderator, and my damn chat thing done froze up and I can't get on here. I see you, impatient. Okay, here it is. You want to be a moderator? Well, hell, how many damn accounts you got, girl? Child, wait a minute. Anyway, all right. I forgot. Oh, self-love. For those of us that have jumped off the clearance rack and put their clearance rack on the curb, I will when she come back up. My thing is lagging, y'all. One of them is the one I'm doing the live on is lagging. There she go. Okay. All right, I got you. The clearance racks. For those of you guys that have taken your clearance rack and broke it down and put it on the curb and let the curb mall shoppers come pick it up so they can take it to the scrap yard and melt it down and do whatever they do with it with the scrap metals. All that means is you operating in the energy of self-love. And people don't like it. They don't. They don't like it. They're pissed off. Shamika, yes, you can. Hold on, let me find you, child. There you go. Thank you for the $4.99. I can't even see the name. APRE7777. You want to be a moderator? Because I see you all the time in the things. So y'all know I don't have B in the chats. I'm gonna start getting back in there though, y'all. I promise I am. I'm trying to pick 2 days a week. I'm thinking Sunday and Wednesday will be the days that I am present in the live chats. That way I can still jaw jack with y'all, but not too, okay, there you are. Oh shit. I think I clicked on the wrong one. Ooh, this thing is moving too fast, y'all. APRE7777. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, when you comment again, I'll add you as a moderator. There you are. Okay. All right. There you go. All right. Back to y'all's baby daddies and toxic family members and ratchet ass co-workers and all of these people that have been forced to sit on the clearance rack on the curb that, that was over at bottomfeeder.com. Who is that talking about this froggy style Felicia? See, y'all gonna make me pull out one of them clearance rack decks, and I wasn't supposed to be doing all of it today. Wait a minute, we weren't supposed to be doing all of that because these people had us on the clearance rack all of these years, and we have literally jumped off the clearance racks because these people had us in the energy of being depleted, being ran down, being wore down. And now that we are in the energy of self-love, it is guiding us towards a new path. And for a lot of us, it's because we had to take a pause in life. Now we're taking a chance. Again, some of us, not who looking for Long Stroke Leon? Child, I'm not gonna play with y'all. Where is my dick? Y'all gonna make me do it. I would. Y'all, this was supposed to be a different kind of a live. I was not trying to get off in there with the clearance rack stars today. Y'all ain't worth a damn. We supposed to be taking a chance on a new life. But anyway, how long we been on here? 36 minutes? 36 minutes. Oh, hell. All right, Lord. I did my job. I delivered the message. We have got to be careful how we treat people. We you know what I'm saying? We tapping into these spiritual gifts. People that are coming into our lives, they are coming into our lives to help activate us. And that's basically where I was going with that. But y'all just remember self-love. Let me see which one of these decks I'm going to pull out. Because y'all, I'm not fucking with y'all. I promise I'm not. I ain't ate nothing today either. Y'all ain't had nothing to eat today. I ain't ate nothing. But anyway, all right, y'all. So I done pulled out one of my man-made clearance rack decks. We're going to see what's going on over here at bottomfeeder.com and see which one of our baby mamas or baby daddies is on the clearance rack today. Possessive. Y'all, we dealing with somebody that's possessive. We got a control freak. Lack of respect for others. Possessive. Child, y'all didn't even have to do this to me. I wasn't supposed to be doing this, y'all. Toxic ex-male. Refusing to let you go. Restraining order material. All right, y'all. Who is this? Jellybacks is out here, y'all. They want to come out. And y'all do not want them. This says, I do not want them because you are happily single. Shopping, no relationship baggage, happily single, enjoying life. Now, let's see who this is that don't want this person. Somebody want to take y'all out on a date, though. Yep, we got some new love out here. Let's pull these two cards and see what's going on with that. Happily single, I do not want him. And then we got last night, on the phone, long talks. Teenage romance next level. So for those of you guys that are in a talking stage, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Look here, wants to take you out on a date. Somebody y'all talking to, they ain't told y'all they want to take y'all out on a date yet, but you about to find out because it says he or she is nervous but will speak up soon. I know that's right. Meanwhile, the same person that y'all do not want. Check this out, y'all. We got this out here twice. I didn't even realize I had this on here twice. This says I do not want him, and this one says I do not want him or her. So for a lot of you guys, this is heavy on the females out here, but for the guys, here y'all are too. So we got a lot of people out here that have really turned their quote unquote nose up at the bottom feeders because these motherfuckers was emotionally unstable. It is what it is. Y'all was over here dealing with Chomp'em Down Charles. He might have had a hell of a head game, but that motherfucker was crazy. And y'all was like, hell now, bitch, I'm not going to keep fucking with you because you're not fixing to be sitting up here thinking that just because you got the luxury of chewing my ass up that you can control me, and I don't fucking blame you. Because, child, y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. You give a motherfucker access, they act like they run shit. Like, no, it don't work like that, baby. It don't work like that. So y'all done kick somebody to the curb. Y'all don't want this person no more because this bitch was unfaithful. Yep, they was a cheater. Look at that dirty little secret. Lord, for some of y'all, it was down low. So this could have been Dingleberry Derek or somebody. I don't know. Y'all do what y'all want with that one. Freak 'em down, Felicia. Y'all kind of like that one. I like Freak 'em down, Felicia. I hope I can remember it after a while so I can add her to the list. Let's see why y'all don't want this person. Child, this person got too much shit in their life. Y'all dealing with, because your spirit guide said, nope. Archangel Michael, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention, legal, lawyers, court, paperwork. Y'all spirit guide said this person is in and out of jail too much. They got too much back child support. They got too much shit in their life for y'all to be fucking with them. That's why y'all had to leave this particular person alone. Who is that? I'm not going to play with y'all. Yeah, Dingleberry Derek, some of y'all that down low out here. Boundaries. I'm telling y'all, y'all have set boundaries with whoever this person is that is emotionally unstable. But I'm telling y'all, y'all got a money making Molly coming through the door, or Molly making Mike. Somebody shit. Fuck. Look, happiness, joy, healing. Archangel Michael's back out here again. Heavy on the ancestral protection, y'all. Whoever this past person is that's mentally unstable, they might as well just hang it the fuck up. Let's see. I wonder why they unstable. What's wrong with them? I got a deck for that too. I think one of my handmade decks talk about why people are mentally unstable. Possibilities. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. You guys really are guided to just keep moving forward. I don't know what the hell this person did. Not suck them up, Sasha. Boy, y'all be talking about the shit I say. Look, how about this came back out, y'all? Look. It came back out. Down low, dirty little secret, sex fix. This person got an entity on them that's got them out here craving. Y'all know why this person paranoid. Yes, they are bipolar. They paranoid. Why is this person? Let's find out why this person paranoid. I'm not going to play with y'all. What they paranoid about is because y'all are hopeful for a new beginning without this person. I'm telling you, this person got addictions. Damn, why we have to pull this person. How y'all going to turn my life into this motherfucker? That's some clearance rack activity. Boy, y'all ain't even have to do me like this. Y'all didn't have to do me like this. Let's see what's going on. Why this person paranoid? What y'all done did to this person? Oh, Lord, what y'all done did. Around Town Abbey. I'm not going to play with y'all. I'm not going to play with y'all. I'm not going to play with y'all. I promise y'all, I'm gonna get these decks actually made so I can sell them at some point in life. I'm trying to learn. I done bought a copy machine. I did all kinds of shit, y'all. I'm sitting up here struggling. Y'all know, if I was computer literate and tech savvy, all this shit would have been done. But I'm somebody, I got to learn this shit bit by bit. So I got a homegirl. I think I'm going to pay her to do it because she do stuff like this. Headhunter Helen. I know I got a Headhunter Harold in the group, but not Helen. I think I got a Helen. Jaw Rockin' Jennifer. Now, I really like that one. Let's see why this person is paranoid. Why is this person paranoid? Why is this person paranoid? Child, they behind the scenes paranoid. Oh, because you left them alone. Look, 7 of Pentacles came out sideways. This person know that you have went through an ascension. So this is definitely one of those people that you guys have left on this clearance rank. Yeah, I got to take these glasses off. Lord have mercy. Oh, I can't believe I wear glasses, y'all. I made it to like 43 without glasses. Anyway, this particular person that is paranoid, they are paranoid because you have evolved. You have evolved. And all this means is you threw your clearance rack in the fucking trash or on the curb and let the people that do the curb mall, is what my baby daddy used to call it. People that ride around looking for garage sales and stuff. You know, on the weekends when you throw all your trash out, another man's trash is another man's treasure. My baby daddy used to call it the curb mall. So y'all put y'all's clearance rack on the curb mall, and this motherfucker behind the scenes paranoid because everything you're working for is coming into fruition. But you would have never got it if you hadn't left this bitch alone. And they fucking know this, though. They know this. They know it. We got Hermit, which is a 9, and then we got 7 of Pentacles, which is a 6. 9 plus 6 is 15, followed by the 3 of Wands. This is 18. This person is now trapped in the same illusions they thought you was going to set in. Aries, Virgo, and Taurus. So heavy earth signs out here, y'all. This person is trapped in the same illusions they thought they was going to put you in. That's why they asked paranoid. Y'all just, let me stop talking about this person, but whoever this person is, they paranoid because the energy they sent to you, it didn't stick. Remember, we seen my Archangel Michael out here twice. And because Archangel Michael is out here twice, that means that energy was returned back to them because it was blocked from you. And it is what it is. Anyway, let's see what's going on with Dingleberry Derek. What's going on with this love affair? The Emperor. Oh, shit. Look, there go that Knight of Cups, 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Oh, this person here was out here, baby. When I tell you, they was just spilling all of the beans and the tea and the nothing. I ain't gonna go there. Knight of Cups, 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups to the stalemate. This person was a straight up hoe, y'all. Now, let's keep it real. This person was out here spreading their love with love affair out here, celebrating with all kinds of people. Child, I don't know. Let me find and see. Let's see which one of these people that this person was celebrating with. Because we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fucking cups. This person was out here celebrating. They had all kinds of multiple options and everything. But here's the problem. They done found out all that shit was a no-go. No-go. whoever these people are that they was out here fucking with, that's why they paranoid too. They done racked up all these damn soul ties with all these people. X-rated Xavier is one of them. Fellas, X-rated Xavier was knocking off your baby mama while you was over here in this emperor energy trying to create a better life for y'all. This bitch was over on the clearance rack chasing X-rated Xavier. Child, and for some of y'all, this person, for those of y'all that was dealing with people with addictions, fellas, y'all got somebody that was out here, ladies, y'all got somebody that was out here with bowl chasing Brooke, running around here trying to hit the bowl. Couch hopping Carter's ass is out here, so we got a homosexual in the house. Somebody was running around over here with somebody that didn't have nothing to offer. We got one and done Ron over here, which means, child, once he get it in, that's it. So they had to come back home to you because this motherfucker couldn't even meet their needs. Child, I don't know what y'all gonna do about these people. Have you ever, let me ask a question, y'all, since we on live. Y'all ever dealt with a person, and I this might be wrong, but you ever dealt with a particular individual that was a hoe, that got around, and then once you got a hold to him, you be thinking to yourself, well, why is you trying to share that with everybody? Or girl, why is you offering this damn taco? You should have saved that. This is what some of y'all was dealing with. And some of y'all tried to love this motherfucker even though they wasn't worth a damn. But they still run around here trying to spread their love, and they should have been glad that somebody wanted to put up with their ass. Let's just keep it real. People don't understand, man. When you try to hold on to people and try to be there for people, and they don't even appreciate you, and then you wake up one day and you like, bitch, I'm sitting up here faithful to you, and I'm having to do other things when you get done because you only never mind, y'all. Let's see what's going on with this mentally unstable, because that goes with paranoid. We're gonna get out of that. We're gonna get out of it. Mentally unstable. Sorry, motherfucker got ED. And let me say this about ED, y'all. ED is not the end, fellas. ED is not the end. It's not. Because y'all we grown folks in here. I done dealt with somebody with ED. And when I tell you this person's imagination was immaculate, do you hear me? Immaculate. There is more than one way. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even it. But if you know that is an issue that you have, quit trying to lay down with people and you know that it ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, anyway. I ain't never understood. But you know what, y'all? That is a spirit. It is. It's a spirit on that person because you know yourself when your body is not functioning the way that it should. Why would you even be out here on the hunt? Me personally, I'm not a man, but I'm a woman. And I'm going to say this in reference to women. I've heard stories due to other guys telling me stuff because for some reason men love to tell me about their business. But I've heard stories about women and I'm just like, well, why is she even out here trying to give it up? You know what I'm saying? She sit down and you run around here being talked about. Do people really think that they got it going on when they don't? I don't know. Let me get out of that because I don't have no sausage. I got a taco. And it's one thing about it. If she had some problems warming up, I would try to get that situated before I be trying to expect some man to skin himself trying to get in there. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation. All right, y'all. Let's find out why this person's emotionally unstable. Oh, because y'all left him alone. We got the Ace of Swords. Y'all done spoke y'all truth to this person. You done left this person. Now this person is now sitting back looking at you as a missed opportunity because you closed the cycle out. It is what it is. Y'all close the cycle out on somebody that is now emotionally unstable because of you. They having mood swings. This person cussing people out because the truth hurts this person. Anytime you are somebody that lives a lie, the truth is always going to crush your soul. And y'all done crush somebody's soul. And now this motherfucker running around here with all kinds of mental anguish. Why? Because they're obsessing over your 10 of Pentacles. Not only did y'all leave this motherfucker alone. Not only did y'all leave this person alone, y'all left this person alone and bossed up. And that's what did it. That's what did it. It ain't even just the fact that you left this person alone. You left this person alone and you evolved afterwards. That's what messes people up the most because justice ruled in your favor. And what this person did not realize when they was out here in this Thottimus prime love affair ass, down low ass energy, what they did not know is you were a Queen of Wands the whole fucking time. Spirit hid your identity so this person could blow their fucking cover so you could leave their bitch ass alone. And now that you have evolved into your Hierophant energy, this motherfucker sitting back emotionally unstable, needing some damn Paxil or something. Because now they realizing that they done ran over there with Brenda the ballerina and all these other people trying to work with them. They stuck with a whole bunch of fucking drama. And you sitting over here with 10 of Pentacles manifesting a life of your dreams While this bitch is trapped sitting back in the illusions they thought they was gonna put you in. Got to be more careful. If y'all don't get y'all baby daddy, look, 6 of Wands, y'all gone. Y'all done said fuck this person hard, dry, and fast. No Crisco, no baby oil, no KY, no nothing. And this person is emotionally unstable because they do not know what you got going on in your life because they are no longer invited. Now let's see what's going on with this new person, because y'all got some new love out here. All because y'all finally let this raggedy bitch go, man or woman. Y'all let this person go. This person was full of continuous cycles. They were never going to grow up. This person was happy being a Toys R Us kid, and they found so many other things to do. Before we see what's going on with this new person, let's see what this jellyback motherfucker want to talk about, or why they emotionally unstable. Let's see. Do not trust this person. That's why. Do not trust this person. Want you to call first so they don't have to. What this? Oh, they don't have to accept that you are no longer playing their game. So for a lot of you guys, and this is a 61, which is a 7, and y'all know that this number 7, that is a spiritual message about a cycle closing out. It is also the number of marriage and partnerships in the zodiac wheel, but 16 is a 7, which is the tower moment. What is going on with a lot of you people that are dealing with was dealing with these jellybacks? Some of you guys, this person was used to running off, doing what they wanted to do, you know, and you would reach out to them, argue with them, fight with them, ask them why they doing you wrong, try to get this bitch the benefit of the doubt. Now, y'all quit doing that shit. Y'all quit doing it. And the thing about it is, now that you have stopped doing it, this person is sitting back trying to figure out, well, why it's been 2 months and the collective ain't called, the collective ain't text. This person is not going to reach out to you, because if they reach out to you, they know that you're going to expect an apology. So now they're sitting over mentally and emotionally unstable, suffering in silence because they can't figure out why the hell you ain't reaching out. Because you sick of their ass. That's why you ain't reaching out. But this is somebody that they thought that raggedy ass sausage or that the community ass taco that they was giving out, they thought that was going to be enough to keep you stuck. But they done fucked around and found out that you was smarter than a 5th grader. This bitch was toxic. Toxic, toxic, toxic. Ain't nothing else you can say. This person is just flat out ass toxic. Lies about their job, career, or financial status. Y'all, this is somebody that run around talk about how they get money. And what I'm hearing is, this is somebody that run around talking about how much pharmaceuticals, street pharmaceuticals, man, back in the day, I used to do this, I used to do that. This is one of them kind of people. But then you looking at them and you ask them, well, why you living with your mama? You know what I'm saying? Or they talk about what all they got and what they drive, and you know what I'm saying, how much money they make and all this other shit. But the reality of it is they living with a woman that's an RN. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got shit. This motherfucker is the one that's mentally unstable because they refuse to make life changes. And because they refuse to make life changes, they blame others for their downfall. Confirmation. This person got a victim mindset. It's everybody else's fault why you left them alone. It's everybody else's fault why they ain't got shit. Child, listen. Weed head keeps weed, but nothing else. All right, smokers. But those of you that was dealing with a person, I think I got a blunt chasing Billy in the deck over here. Dealing with a person that the only thing that they might have is a sack. A sack. They gonna keep that cigarillo or that white owl or whatever it is that they smoke off of now, but that's not all they gonna have. This is a pole hustler. This is somebody that whenever they come around you, you know, they play like they got this and play like they got that, but you sit up here thinking, but I mean, shit, bro, I got my own weed. I don't need yours. And then the other, let me say, is 6 days out of the week, or the other 13 days out of every 2 weeks, they got to smoke off you because they ain't even got it. Y'all dealing with a pole hustler. Keeps weed, but nothing else. January. So the month of January could be synchronicity. All right, put the deck up. There it is. Oh, shit, y'all. Hold on. I see calling CPS out here. Lied on you to friends and family. Let's see. Calling CPS on you because they themselves are always in the system. Child, we done all been through that. How many of y'all done had somebody call CPS on you because they was mad at you? And then, oh man, I've been through that, y'all. I ain't even get into that. But yes, Lord, I had a motherfucker call CPS on me, mad for whatever reason. CPS, of course, they didn't do shit to me, but That was when I first found out how real karma is, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I did not believe, I ain't gonna say I didn't believe in karma, but when I first saw karma hit somebody, it was when somebody called CPS on me because they was mad because I had a child by their ex. They literally called CPS on me and made all kind of false allegations and stuff, or however to say the word. And I was so mad and upset because I've never dealt with the system before. I had just had a baby, and I did not know how that shit worked. I wasn't working. I just had a baby. And so I'm thinking because I didn't have a job and I had 5 kids, they were going to try to take my kids and say I was unfit. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But the person came out, the worker came out to my house, and they did, of course, they can't tell you who called CPS. Well, they ain't supposed to. Well, they didn't tell me, but the allegations that they told me, it was a dead giveaway. I already knew who the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, when this person called CPS on me, I never forget. I was so upset. I was literally riding around looking for this person, y'all, and I'm not even like this. And I was talking to my aunt on the phone, rest her soul, and my aunt kept saying, "Girl, take your ass home. The people don't want them damn kids." And this is how she would talk to me. She said, "Girl, the people don't want them fucking kids. Take your ass home. Don't worry about that girl." She kept saying it, kept saying it, kept saying it. And I was like, "No, this bitch, blah, blah." I mean, I'm going off, y'all. I was only 27. I'm going slap the fuck off about how could somebody do something like this. Y'all, I bullshit you not. They closed the case, of course, because they didn't have one. About 3 to 6 months later, do you know that this woman lost her kids to the system? She got them back. That's not the point. The point is, I didn't even know she had active CPS in her life. This card right here. When people do stuff like this to you, they're mirroring their own life to you. They want you to be in the same energy that they're in. And I'm telling you, when I found out and I called my aunt said, "I told you, leave it alone." She said, "Let karma take care of it." She said, "Well, let God take care of it." She said, "You didn't have to do nothing. Nothing at all." This was back in the day. My baby is now 18. Ever since then, y'all, that really was my wake-up call. When I say you got to be careful how you treat people, that was my very, very first example on how this shit boomerang back. And I didn't do shit. Nothing. I didn't do nothing. You got to be careful, man. Look, 35 or older, still unstable due to poor choices. Y'all, I don't know who this person is y'all left on this clearance rate, but look, congratulations. Very selfish. Will take from you, but won't offer anything. For some of y'all, this is a person because they mad about you being happily single and going towards your 10 of Pentacles. Remember, this person's mad. They're emotionally unstable because you were at one time given to this person. You gave this person love. You gave this person, child, that scared the hell out of me. Thank you, Yoga. That scared me. I just seen some orange pop up on the screen. But for a lot of you guys, you were dealing with this particular person, and this person, you may have been paying all the bills. You may have been taking care of if you got kids with this person, you were taking care of the kids. And some of you guys, even if you didn't have kids with this person, you were helping them out. You know what I'm saying? You were just doing stuff because you're a nice person. People take advantage of people. I don't know why. But this person is emotionally unstable right now because everything you was given to this particular person, they ain't getting it no more. And what they are getting is a reverse. They getting that. What's that in Uno? It's that reverse card. Somebody that got hit with a reverse. And when that thing finished reversing, they got slapped with that. Was it draw 4 or draw 8? Y'all remember? I think it's draw 4, I think. Somebody that got hit with a draw 4. And a part of that draw 4 is they emotionally unstable. They ain't got shit. They having to sit in the same energy that they try to put you in. This card says trying to get their friends or family to keep up with you. Got to be more careful. Y'all some motherfucking stars. Because anytime a person, look, I didn't realize these cards were together, lied on you to friends and family and trying to get their friends and or family to keep up with you. This is somebody that talks about you all the fucking time, whether you realize it or not. You may not even be studying about this person. You may not be communicating with this person. Y'all done kick this person to the curb, true enough. But this is somebody that sits up And they are so pressed by your lifestyle. If you're on social media, they are following your platforms. They looking at your likes go up. They looking at your followers. And whether you realize it or not, do y'all know how much time it takes? I don't care if you somebody that's an influencer or not. It takes so much fucking time to literally sit on somebody's profile and read all of their comments. This is a motherfucker that sits on your social media platforms and read every single one of your comments, trying to see if they can find clues that you're dating one of your followers. Rather this, again, you may not be an influencer, you just may be somebody that just got a lot of friends, especially like on Facebook and TikTok. Shit, you ain't got to be no influencer. You can have thousands of, friends and followers. This is that kind of person. And they got their friends and family watching you too. And the thing about their friends and family is they got to be toxic as fuck, because how you gonna sit up here and sit and watch and stalk somebody? Confirmation. You sitting watching and stalking somebody that your cousin used to go with, or your brother, your sister used to go with. Wouldn't you ask them, well, why are you worried about what the fuck they doing? That's how you ain't lying. Thought prime. This motherfucker was out here fertilizing everybody else's yard. Confirmation. And now they pissed off and mad because they can't come back towards you. They can't get no loan off you. They can't. Damn. Confirmation, y'all. This person refused to change, and as a result, your deceased loved ones is watching over you. They are watching over you, and that is the reason why this person is emotionally unstable, because you are an anointed soul. And everything this person tried to send to you, that shit got ricocheted back to them. And that's why they sitting over on this clearance rack, because some of y'all taking salt baths and shit. Who the hell is this pulling up at my house? Oh, that's my son's ride. Yeah, you guys are anointed souls. And while you out here riding around and getting it, this person is hiding the pain of losing you, because for some of y'all, they lied about fucking with you. And now they can't even express themselves, because people going to be like, well, say, bro, what's wrong with you? Why you such? They can't come out and tell they baby mamas and baby daddies and family members that they upset about losing you, because hell, for a lot of you guys, this bitch was in Thalamus prime energy. Some of y'all, this hoe was married, and you may or may not have known it. But baby, everything in this person's life is backfiring. This is the reason why they're emotionally unstable, because we got Mercury retrograde out here. Y'all heard the phone going off over here. Confirmation. Somebody going through some shit right now. All because you opened up your heart, and it is helping you attract more love. I'm supposed to be pulling on new love anyway. We're going to do that. For some of y'all, this is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Y'all know them the ones right there. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, y'all in the house. Or something could be going on during one of those seasons. Let's see. And then I'm going to find out about this new person that's trying to come into your life and take you out on some dates and shit. Spirit said, yes, this person can take you out on a date. This past person was a gold digger. The reason why I say that is because this bitch was a narcissistic individual. This person wanted your money. They wanted your energy. And if you were not giving this person any money, they wanted your time. They wanted to make sure that you were so wrapped up in their ass that you didn't have time to entertain somebody else, but you let this bitch go. Yes, the fuck you did. Once again, you put your clearance rack on the curb for the curb mall shoppers. You let this bitch go. They are no longer allowed in your energy, because you have ancestral protection, Archangel Michael protection against anybody that does not have your highest good. You know what I'm saying? Have your best interest. Shit, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking too fast. Y'all let this bitch go. Y'all let this narcissistic person go. And as a result, damn. Fire sign came back out, y'all. Heavy on the fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Shit. For some of y'all got a fire sign trying to tell y'all something. Let's see. Let's be nosy. Let's see what this fire sign want to talk about. Child, ain't trying to be funny, but I don't want no fire sign telling me shit. Let me stop there, y'all. Y'all know I crack all them jokes about fire signs because I've had, like, my worst connections. Maybe it's because I'm a Capricorn / Virgo. Me and fire signs don't really click, y'all. I got 2 fire signs in my energy trying to talk to me, and I'm just like, do I even want to go there? That's fucked up, ain't it? They sweet, though. They some sweethearts, but I ain't really trying to date nobody, but they're very, very different than the fire signs I'm used to attracting. So, but I am on a different timeline also. So, for those of you guys, keep that in mind. A fire sign is very heavy out here today. And we're going to see what's going on with them. We're going to see what's going on. Let's see what this confession is, because somebody want to confess. Somebody want to confess. Sagittarius is in the house. I have a Sagittarius. I'm being nice. I'm being nice. I have a Sagittarius trying to talk to me. He's very sweet. And an Aries actually trying to talk to me. And child Aries, and them the ones I run from. I've actually never talked to a Leo before. I don't know much about Leos, but I don't even really know any Leos. I got one cousin that's a Leo. That's about it. Let's see what's going on. What this person want to tell you? Let's see what they want to talk about. Five of Wands, Knight of Wands. Lord have mercy. To the death card, y'all. What is it that this person is ending? Some drama and conflict. For some of y'all, whether this is a fire sign or not, I'm just saying it because it's beside confession. With 6 wands being out here, for some of you guys, this person that's in this narcissistic energy, because that's what we talking about. We ain't talking about the new person. This is the past person. This past person wants to come in and confess to y'all that they going through a lot of bullshit. They want to tell you about it. Why? Because when this person had access to you, this person knows that you were the type of person that they can open up and talk to, but because they were narcissistic, they put more pride into trying to control the relationship to where they didn't want to give you your quote unquote your stars. They didn't want to give you your flowers. They did not want to appreciate the fact that you were open and available to be there for them. Narcissistic people, they take advantage of people like that. They don't know how to appreciate a person like that. So what done happened is now they over here going through all this drama and bullshit because they was in this Knight of Wands, Thottimus prime ass energy, running around over here with nothing. I was gonna say dill pickle primula. I don't know where the fuck that came from. I don't even know what the hell that was supposed to mean. Dill pickle primula. Dill pickle primula. Y'all use your imagination on that because they just kind of slid out. Anyway, because this person ran their ass over to this clearance rack, they got a whole lot of drama and a whole lot of shit in their life. And now they want to come in and talk to you about it. But think about it, y'all. Look, we got Leo and Sagittarius right here. This particular person is watching you go towards victory and success because this is 6 wands. You're gone. You are in peace. You are in balance. Remember, you guys are heading towards new love. This person facing nothing but endings. I cannot make it up. Baby, this person stressed the fuck out. All of the fuck out. This is what they want to confess. Now they want to come in and open up and talk to you because they want to prevent you from moving on to this King of Cups. Bull fucking shit. Do not do it. I mean, you can let the motherfucker talk all day long. But shit, you better go on over here with shit. Money making Milton. You bet the fuck not. A millionaire Mitchell. Don't fuck that up. Because millionaire Mitchell is an emperor. Just saying. Or Michelle, fellas. Y'all got a millionaire Michelle in the house. She got her own fucking business. She got everything she need. Leave this motherfucker sitting back in these 4 cups ass energy because this person is a missed opportunity because of what they did. It had nothing to do with you. All you had to do was stand in your truth. And when you stood in your truth, that eliminated this raggedy motherfucker because they didn't want to do right. Now they obsessed with watching you because you're going towards 10 of Pentacles. And a part of your 10 of Pentacles, it is business owner Bonita. It is what it is. Shit, y'all got a whole new beginning coming. We've been talking about that since I first got over here. It is a brand new beginning coming. You guys have officially put a stalemate ending to these raggedy motherfuckers that wanted to control you. They did not have anything to offer. And those that did have something to offer, they refused to give it to you. Because if they gave it to you, that would have made them feel like they were less than a man or less than a woman. This person needs some fucking therapy, y'all. I don't know who this person is. That's why they're emotionally unstable. Fire sign, why is it out here? I cannot believe y'all ass got me on here an hour long. I wasn't even supposed to be on here that long, y'all. I was supposed to be going there and find me something to eat. Y'all, fire sign is like, ooh, y'all. All right, y'all. This is going to be very specific and hell for my ass, too. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is out here. Some of y'all done blocked the fire sign. I got a couple of them blocked. I ain't going to lie to you. For those of you guys that are the fire sign, you guys are blocking out another sign. Well, some of y'all could be fire signs, dating fire signs, but fire sign is clarified with lovers to the 7 of wands. You guys have literally blocked somebody. If you are the fire sign, y'all done kick somebody ass out the way. Y'all done kicked them out the way. And it's somebody you got a lot of love for. If it's not romantic, it can be family and friends, because lovers, I'm taking this is somebody that you just had a lot of love for. Somebody that you really, really, you know what I'm saying, would do anything for. So this could be a parent or a sibling. But whatever this person did, y'all blocked this person. And you pulled your energy back. What? Somebody ain't got no access to you no more. Damn. Capricorn, Leo, Gemini. And because you have blocked this person, look where the fuck you headed. A brand new beginning. Moving on to calmer waters. Whoever this person is, they had to have been extremely toxic for you to block them out and turn right around and get a new beginning. See, we don't understand. When we block people out of our life that is not supposed to be there, and I'm gonna say, no, let me retract that. Not supposed to be there, because everybody that come into our life, they're there for a reason. They have a purpose to serve. We all have a purpose in people's lives. Everybody has a purpose in our life. Once you figured out that time was up with this person, let me say this, and you let this person go, you blocked your number, you changed your number, you moved out, you did whatever it is you did. Once you did that, you immediately started walking towards a brand new beginning, because Spirit said, all right, you done tapped into your intuition now. Now let me go ahead and bless your game for paying attention. And that's exactly what done happened. So fire sign is specific. We got Capricorn, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries is out here. Baby, it's going down on the spiritual streets, but it ain't for y'all, because y'all out here riding around and getting it, receiving equal give and take from the universe, and this motherfucker's on a battleground because they ain't got your spiritual protection no more. When you block this person, that eliminated the protection that you had over them, whether they know it or not. People don't like to believe it, but it's the fucking truth. It is the absolute truth. When you are fucking with a particular person that is divinely protected, and you fuck up that relationship, and that person is guided to leave you alone, there goes your umbrella. You finna get rained the fuck on. Somebody is going through a massive emotional storm because you pulled your emotions back. You went on about your life, cut this motherfucker off. Your check got bigger. Here come that motherfucker with that well water. Here he is. Here comes singing Sebastian. This motherfucker gonna be the answer to all of your prayers. Whoever this person is, they coming through. Vibrant Vera is on the way. Financial freedom Felicia, she's getting ready to knock on the door, y'all. She coming. She's coming. She's coming. All because you left this narcissistic person alone, whether they're a fire sign or whether you're a fire sign or not. Y'all let this raggedy motherfucker go. Because regardless of their zodiac sign, Aries is back out here getting heavy on the Aries, y'all. And this is really funny for me, child. I could laugh all day on this one. But for those of you guys, regardless of the zodiac sign, this past person had the potential to be an emperor, but instead of being an emperor, man or woman, they were a narcissist. And that's why they got blocked. And what they are finding out is, once again, now that you are gone, you let this motherfucker go. And as a result, luck is on your side. Confirmation, y'all. I'd be forgetting to turn my notifications and stuff off. Y'all know my phones go off all damn day. Let go. Let's see. Let go. Let go. Y'all were guided to let this person go. How about Page of Pentacles flew out, followed by the Six of Cups? This bitch is now somebody that y'all used to know. Used to know. Y'all left this motherfucker on a timeline that y'all didn't evolve from. Got to be more careful because you followed your intuition and they told you to do it. Y'all were told to leave this person alone. And that is the reason why they are emotionally unstable. This is crazy. We got Virgo and Scorpio out here. So Earth and water is out here right now. Double water, because if I'm not mistaken, I think High Priestess, ain't that Pisces energy? I think it is. But either two ways about it, y'all let this person go. Maybe y'all sitting in y'all Empress energy, not giving a fourth of a fuck about nothing that nobody got to offer. When I say nothing, that's the reason why Millionaire Milton is on the way. Because you are now your Empress energy, man or woman. You are now ready to receive. You done learned all your karmic lessons. You know what I'm saying? You done cleaned up your spiritual hygiene. You done quit fucking with these bottom feeders. You done quit letting these motherfuckers come in and run game on you. And now you sitting here like, shit, I done learned all my lessons. You wiping the sweat off your forehead, eating grapes, fanning yourself, minding your business. And here come this motherfucker that's going to be the answer to all your problems. Let's see. That's if you want it. Everybody don't want a new person. Let's clarify this narcissist, then. I'm going to see what's going on with business owner Brad. Let's see what this person got going on. Why is narcissist out here? Because this bitch was trying to control you and it didn't fucking work. Can't make it up. Magician. The overall energy, y'all, is the Six of Swords. This narcissistic individual tried to control you and this bitch did not know who the fuck you was. When I say this person did not know who you really was, they know now. How the hell narcissist? Well, we clarifying, y'all. The overall energy is Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. This mother... narcissist empath dynamic is what I just heard. Y'all met this person purposely to slay this motherfucker's demons. It is what it is. This person tried to mind control you with this magician out here, but they did not know that your multiple personalities, you had yours in check. All of them. This motherfucker watched you put your sword up, move on to calmer waters. Now you manifesting a new life. Then this has literally destroyed this person's mentality. That's why they fucked up in the head. Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Your ass is out here, this wounded warrior, moving on to calmer water ass energy, and they left this motherfucker where at? Trapped in their motherfucking head. Why? Because the cycle has closed the fuck out, and your 4 wands is they 4 swords. I cannot make this shit up. Baby, y'all done beat this person at a game that you were not even playing. Let me say this, y'all. It ain't that you wasn't playing the game. Spirit used you to play the game. This bitch know it now. They know it now. And what they know, they came up against the wrong motherfucker. This person got so much shit swimming around in their head because every time they try to research you, every time they ask somebody about you, and for those of y'all that was dealing with a person that kept you in private, oh baby, they really going through it. They going through it. For some of y'all, they done had to break down and open up to somebody about you because they are so fucked up in the head, they cannot take what they seeing. They cannot take the fact that you have walked the fuck off. You let this bitch go. This is a butterfly. Butterflies, you cannot catch a butterfly. You cannot catch a butterfly. Once that butterfly come out of that cocoon phase and get them wings, you can't stop them. You cannot stop them. Baby, this person is they not taking this very well, y'all. Look, can't make it up. Best believe this bitch is behind the scenes watching your ass though, and what they are watching is making them sicker. For some of y'all, this person can't even eat. I'm just saying. For some of y'all talking about this person got the ED. That's why. It ain't medical. For a lot of y'all, it's not medical. It's the fact that they are so mentally disturbed by what the fuck they did to you and how you transformed and ran off. Shit. Deep throat devil ain't got shit to deep throat because the motherfucker can't get up. This person is all fucked up in the head over what you are doing in your life because you left this motherfucker alone. And some of y'all, it was a hell of a struggle to leave this person alone. For some of y'all held on to this person for a long ass time. And that's why this bitch was so comfortable being toxic. Because they felt like since they had you for 2 or 3 years, and that ain't a long time, but it's long enough to get somebody comfortable. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, like, shit, she done had 3 of my kids, you know. We done been through this and we done been through that shit. She'll be all right. I'll go home next week. I'll do this. I'll do that. Y'all held on to this raggedy motherfucker for dear life. And when you finally said, you know what, bitch, I'm sick of your ass. I require more. And what did you do? You left this bitch alone. You went in and worked on yourself. And for some of y'all, I'm telling y'all, this person got ED and it ain't medical. It's mental. It is what it is. If this is a woman, baby, long stroke Leon, the toxic version, he can't even stroke because hell, it's dry as fuck. Ain't no KY warming her ass up because she too busy watching, trying to see who you running up in, fellas. I'm just saying, y'all, this is what I'm getting. Y'all know I need to figure out a way to, I don't know, y'all. I created an OnlyFans so I can be more open with the way I talk, but I don't know how to navigate it, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Because y'all know my mouth it's a little too it's a little too much for YouTube. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'll be doing the best I can to try to keep my vocabulary down. But y'all know I'm hell with my mouth. I am. I'm hellacious with the tongue. Regardless of what I'm doing with it, I am a motherfucker. And I will never deny that. But for a lot of y'all, yes, most definitely this person that y'all left on this clearance rag, they over here struggling, man. They struggling emotionally because luck is on your side. Your side. Your side. Not theirs. When luck was on this person's side, this person did not appreciate the luck. And the luck was you. You were a gift to this individual. And to them, you were just an opportunity for them to have something to do. And because you were just an opportunity, they did not appreciate the love you gave them. And now they have to sit back and watch you. And for a lot of y'all, they full of animosity. But for some of y'all, they ain't the only ones full of animosity. The people that they fucking with is full of animosity too. Because this person is so trapped in their thoughts about you that the energy is literally radiating out to other people. We got 16, which is a tower. And then we got 79, which is 16, which is the tower. We got a double tower out here. So for a lot of you guys, because this person is acting funny with air mattress, damn, I can't talk. Air mattress Ashley and all of them, because this person is acting a fool with their options because they mad about the shit that you got going on, self-sabotaging Sam's asses out here, done sabotage the connection, and they taking their frustrations out on these bitches over on this clearance rack. We got self-sabotaging Sam out here, 360 swirl Sebastian, baby, that swirl ain't swirling nowhere. This person is a limp noodle. Limp noodle Lenny. I need to add him to the group too. This particular person, and for the fellas on her snake spine, Sarita, baby, that snake is just limp. Ain't doing nothing. Because this person is so busy watching you, trying to see what the fuck you doing, because they cannot believe that you finally let their ass go. It is what it is. You let this bitch go. You let them go do what they want to do. They want to go over and turn up and party and spend all your money on hoes and drinks and wigs and whatever else they was doing. You turn them loose. I mean, it's that fucking simple. Now they sit back, everybody mad. Everybody mad. Because your ass is unbothered. Cannot make it up. Unbothered. 81 is a 9. For a lot of y'all, this is going on right now. Y'all got a person, whether y'all realize it or not, because y'all are unbothered. Let me tell y'all this. The reason why the fuck you are unbothered, this is why. Cut this motherfucker off and your check got bigger. 99. This year, y'all. This year. Y'all's checks is getting bigger because you have disconnected with this Ice Queen energy. Man or woman. You guys have literally disconnected from people that did not have your highest good in their mind. How about the thief cord was turned wrong side up so I could see it? Y'all have disconnected from these energy vampires, these spiritual thieves, these hobosexuals. You have evolved into your North Node energy. And as a result, y'all got people on these clearance racks over here shaking. And I'm telling y'all, these clearance racks are shaking. The wheels is loose on these racks. They rusting up. They don't know what the fuck to do. They going through it, man. These people over here going through it, and they mad at you because you set boundaries. That's when you know you were dealing with some toxic motherfuckers, when they get mad at you because you set boundaries. Like, ain't there some clearance rack shit? But it is. Let's see why this thief is out here. Y'all can get off here. I done been on here for an hour and 20 minutes. Y'all know this ain't me. Why is this thief out here? Look at the bottom of the deck. Because this bitch is obsessively watching you mad because they can't steal your energy no more. They mad. Why is they out here? A thief comes into your life to do what? Kill, steal, and destroy. This person's pissed off and mad because you smarter than a 5th grader. 2 of Cups. For some of y'all, a lot of you guys, this is somebody that, yeah, they mad because they cannot steal your energy. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what the fuck is going on here. I got a child that's at work, y'all, and I'll be trying to make sure. Okay, it ain't her. All right. Anyway, back to this thief out here. The reason why this thief is mad, because they cannot have access to your new beginning. They cannot come over and sleep with you anymore and whisper sweet nothings in your ear, aka spell work. Y'all know how that works. This person cannot come in with this community ass sausage and tell you what they want you to know. 24 is a 6. 6 is the lovers. This is for 99% of y'all. This person, this is somebody that you were sleeping with, whether you got kids with them or not. But this is somebody that was sleeping with you and having your mind trapped up on them because they may have had a pretty tasty sausage. Let's just keep it real. Maybe the taco was flavored well. Hey, it happens. You know what I'm saying? We all love some good shit. Regardless of how high vibing you are, when you run up on some good shit, you want to keep it. So, but here's the problem. This is that same person. This is the toxic version of Long Stroke Leon, y'all. Gemini Deal Pickles. I'm not going to keep playing with y'all. This Long Stroke Leon, the toxic version, not the revised version. Long Stroke Leon thought that his stroke game was supposed to keep you stuck. The problem is you were guided to leave them alone, regardless of how good it was, regardless of what they did. Fire hose Fernando thought that his fire hose was good enough to keep your spark out so that you would never evolve and go away. But unfortunately for this person, this bitch did not know who you was, man. This person did not know who you were. And now they are upset because now that they can no longer come in with this wand and take part of your new beginning, because think about it, y'all. She said, Tiffany said it was a, baby, let me tell you something about them Scorpios. Baby. Woo, that's my weakness right there, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had to walk away from a Scorpio and I damn near cried. Child, when I tell y'all, hey, it take a lot to give me a run for my money, but them damn Scorpios, I probably would never fuck with another one. But anyway, Scorpios and Pisces, bad motherfuckers. Anyway, Ace of Wands to the Two of Cups to the Queen of Wands. You are out here receiving a brand new beginning. And because you are receiving this brand new beginning, this motherfucker can't bring this community ass sausage or this free for all taco in and take part in your services. They don't have access anymore. And as a result, they are upset. But because you have paid attention and blocked this person out your energy, that's the reason why you getting this new beginning. And this motherfucker know it. Got to be more careful. But not only did you move on and leave this person on this clearance rack, not only did you do that, you're unbothered with it. That's why your check getting bigger. Because it's one thing to leave a person alone. Let's see what we got out here. We got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Leo, because we got the Five of Wands out here as well. Because this particular individual is watching you get your new beginning, you being unbothered is the problem. It's not even the fact that you're getting a new beginning that's bothering this person. It's the fact that you're getting a new beginning and you're not worried about trying to go back and let them, you know what I'm saying, in. It is what it is. Yeah, Scorpios, baby, when I tell y'all, who them motherfuckers you talking about? When I see the King of Cups, that's a motherfucking Scorpio. I know there's two other signs that go with that, but when they named that King of Cups as a water sign, they was not bullshitting. Scorpio, them motherfuckers right there. Not only are they hell, they got a hell of a conversation on them. They do. They do. You know, I dealt with one. I knew he wasn't shit. I ain't gonna lie. And we still cool, though. We cool as fuck. But I know he ain't shit, and I tell him he ain't shit. But the motherfucker was highly addictive, and I had to let him go on that level. Because I'm telling you, I'm a strong person. Let me shut the fuck up, because the bitch might be watching me. Anyway, and I say that because Paige of Swords came out. Anyway, unexpected money. Whoever this person is, regardless of their zodiac sign, y'all, this particular person is watching you, and what they are watching the universe give you 6 pentacles. You are receiving equal give and take from the universe, and this person was a emotional, sacral thief. This was just somebody that wanted to stay in your life and feed off of you and be able to call on you and be able to sleep with you and make them feel better and all of this other good shit. But see, now you're unbothered because you realize, if all we're going to ever do is sleep around, baby, I need more than that. I'm trying to get somewhere in life. I'm trying to get myself stabilized. I'm not just trying to be here whenever you need some tacos, or I'm not just here whenever your mouth get hungry. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's just keep it real, because we all know Headhunter Harold be ready. Headhunter Harold ass is ready. Lick 'em low, Lewis. I could not get that out. Lick 'em low, Lewis. Baby would drink gallons of water out your ass if you let them. But it's more to it than that. And you come to that realization that if this is all you got to do, baby, this ain't going to work. And now that you have cut that point, you got your sacral in check. Let me say this. You got your sacral in check. Now you can move on and you can evolve and you can grow. And this person will sit back here like, damn, the collective doing this, the collective doing that. And I can't even go in there and eat it up. I can't even go in there and chew them down. I can't. Shit. Pearl Necklace Pauline, fellas, be on the lookout, because she watching. She waiting on you to slip up. But you unbothered. Let's see what's going on with this. Y'all out here getting money and shit. Unbothered. And this person is sitting back thinking, damn, I can't even give him no head no more and get his check Friday. Y'all know how motherfuckers think when they up to no good. Can't make it up. Unbothered. Y'all left this person in the past. This is now somebody that you used to know. It is. Y'all used to know this person. You put this energy in a stalemate. This is an 8. This is the reason why you're receiving unexpected money. This is the reason why you're receiving such a, you know what I'm saying, a high vibrational abundance. Because for those of us, and I say us because, hey, I'm a freak. It is what it is. I ain't have 5 kids, and I wasn't out here just freaking everybody, but I'm very well trained, and I'm an adult. I'm not one of those people that's got to talk like I ain't shit. Anyway, ain't nobody could ever say they didn't have fun with me. But here's the thing. Now that you've got that part of your life in check, now that you are in this energy of, it's more to life than just having a good time with a particular individual, you leveling up. You leveling up has got exes from your past upset. even if these could be people from 20, 30 years ago, y'all, depending on your age, depending on your track record, everybody different. But you have people out here that are upset because you are unbothered, because these people thought, you know what I'm saying, as bad as you was in the bed, they knew they could always come back because this was on point. You know what I'm saying? This is where it's at. But you like, nah, not no more, baby. Not no more. Not no more. Not no more. This ain't me. This ain't me no more. It ain't no different than a particular person, let's just say with an alcohol addiction. You know what I'm saying? The party at my place, bullshit. No, the hell it ain't neither. Don't nobody come to my house, and I don't go to nobody's house. I stay at home. The shit that I be talking about, believe it or not, y'all, I can talk, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, but it's one thing I can't say. Ain't nobody ever ran laps around me. I ain't never been that type of person. But some people have. And let's just keep it real, y'all. Some people really have. I have such, 40 something, damn near 50,000 followers. Some of you guys may have been prostitutes. I hope that's not a word that I can't say, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody's walk of life have different. I've never been one, but that don't mean that everybody watching me never has been. You know what I'm saying? So for those of y'all that don't understand my terminology, I have to relate to some of the things I haven't done because I'm an open-minded individual. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of what you used to do, you don't do it anymore. There are virgins on here that were alcoholics that don't drink no more. You know what I'm saying? So you have to put these situations in whatever it applies to. Everybody has their own walk of life. I was just going to say that, Leslie. I was just going to say that. Everybody has their own walk of life. Some of us is freaks. You know what I'm saying? And let me say, you can have only one partner and be a certified freak, and that one ex that you had, that motherfucker still running you down right now. That's who the fuck this thief is. So, you know, again, for those of y'all don't understand the way I talk, hey, it is what it is. I'm universal. What I do in my present life, trust and believe. I haven't changed a whole lot because I've always been a pretty isolated individual. But when I did have some fun, when I did have a partner, trust and believe, I ain't never had a bad name. It is what it is. I still got motherfuckers trying to text and call because now they looking at it as, oh, damn, she done changed. She's spiritual. She do this. She do that. What? It's more of a turn on once you actually evolve and you tell a person no. Think about it, y'all. When you stop, I'm going to just say drinking, and now you ain't hanging out with your drinking buddies, think about it for those of y'all that done been to rehab from drinking or drugs or casino, gambling, anything. When you stop doing something, the enemy of that spirit is going to use people that you used to fuck with, you used to drink with, used to party with. It's going to send sometimes new people in with that same spirit to tempt you. So what's happening, because you are unbothered and moved on, these entities, I'm going to quit saying people, these entities that are attached to these people, they're upset. Why? Because when you was in your headhunter hero stage, you was taking bitches around the solar system. You know what I'm saying? $5 Dominique. What? Shit. Now they trapped in their head because they cannot believe they lost you. They lost you. Now they can't come over and hook you up and then call you the next day and ask you for a loan. They can't do it because they can no longer drain from you. Now they can't call you and be like, say, man, shit, I got this such and such check. Shit, you want to do a line with me? You ain't interested no more. You're not interested. So that's one of those particular scenarios where now that you are unbothered, you got people in your past that are not very happy for you. But guess what? Who gives a fourth of a fuck? Because it's one thing about it. Your spirit team is happy for you. That's the reason why your check done got bigger. Y'all done had to divorce motherfuckers that you realize shouldn't have been in your life. And that's a cold lick right there. But when you got to get an actual divorce because you realize a person that you sharing a house with, you sharing a bed with, is not no longer on your level. Y'all, that's hard. I had to do that. I've been through that. I've been married before. And I got a divorce because I come to the realization that wasn't my husband. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will not. They will cheat. They will go out here and sleep around and have third parties and side pieces, have you trapped up in your fucking head. You don't know why all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, why this person moving this way, why they moving that way, because this person ain't got the balls to sever them fucking connections and go on with their life. Instead, they will stay married, they'll keep cheating, they'll have a whole apartment on the other side of town, and they'll got a wife or a husband and kids at home. And you sitting up here falling in love with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then you find out this bitch is married with 4 kids. Like, what the fuck? I will forever not understand that, y'all. And the reason why I say that is because who was that said I can't babysit them at the club anymore? I know the fuck that's right. But a lot of people don't have the balls to sever these cords. But you have severed these cords. You know what I'm saying? You may have had 2 or 3 options. You know what I'm saying? You may have had one that you get money from. You might have had one that had the good head. You might have another one that'll pay your bills. You might have had one that'll keep your nails done. The same for the fellas out here. You might have $5 Dominique over here that'll come over and get you right. All you had to do was break her off a little something, something. Then you may have had air mattress Ashley over here. You might have bent her over and shit. All she needed was a sack. I mean, people do shit. It is what it is. We live in a world where everybody has done some shit and they be like, man, I don't even know why the fuck I used to do that. But whatever it is you was doing, you don't do it no more because you have ascended. And those that you are not doing it with, they are not fucking happy. Because while when you was out here entertaining the wild, because that's what we're going to call them, while you was out here entertaining the wild and you was allowing Magic Stick Maynard to come through and take you around the solar system, Magic Stick Maynard may have been giving you a good time, but Magic Stick Maynard was draining your sacral energy. I'm telling y'all, Lick 'em Low Lewis, baby, you go home and sleep like a baby because you just fed this motherfucker all your creative energy. Let's keep it real, y'all. It is what it is. Once you learn that shit, that's when you start looking around and you realize something ain't going right in my life. Something ain't going right. And is somebody knocking? Come on. Is my door locked? Child, I can't open it. I'm on live. What is it? Good Lord. Y'all, I knew it was going to be time for me to get off here. Anyway, I'm going to have to get ready to end this because my daughter going in the shelter. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Lord. My daughter talking about going to a tornado shelter or something at the school. I ain't even checked the weather to see what's going on. I'm in Texas, y'all, so I don't never know. We don't never know what our weather going to do. Either 2 ways about it. What I was trying to say is now that you guys have changed your life, you know, you have people out here that are not happy about the changes that you have made, but it's not up to you to worry about these people. It's just not up to you to worry about these people. It is only up to us to live our life the best way we can and continue to realize that as long as you are doing right in the eyes of spirit, you will be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? You'll be taken care of. People going to talk about you. People going to lie on you. People going to do all of these things because they want to keep you tied down in an energy that you don't need to be in. But because you have evolved, you have come to the realization that fuck what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because what they talking about, it has nothing to do with you. It's all about them. It's a projection of them being upset because you made it out, so to speak. It's no different than a particular person that grew up in the hood and all of a sudden they become quote unquote famous. You know what I'm saying? They become famous. So now people are mad at this particular person. Child, she talking about a tornado warning and stuff. This is in Oklahoma. Y'all know I'm at the very, very top of Texas, y'all. So we get a lot of Oklahoma news. My daughter at school and they spreading rumors talking about they was going to a tornado shelter, but I don't see nothing about Texas in reference to that. We've had some pretty heavy weather, but that is a synchronicity, y'all. Y'all know everything's a sign and a synchronicity. Child. Everything is a sign and a synchronicity. And what this means is a lot of people are literally going through tornadoes in their life right now because you guys have literally pulled your energy back, and people are looking at you, and they are looking at you feeling like, oh, you living good, you doing good, or you ain't having these problems, or I'm having a problem with this person, but the collective done left me alone, and now she doing this or he doing that. But what people fail to realize is if people really sit back and think about all the shit that they put you through, you deserve to have some peace in your life. You know what I'm saying? So when people are mad at you because the universe is blessing you, that just goes to show that they are still on a lower vibrational timeline. Yeah, Oklahoma's always getting hit, y'all. I used to work over at Choctaw Casino, worked there for years, and I hated going to work this time of the year because there was several times where we would have to, come over and, go into the storm cellars and stuff. And whoo, I don't do Oklahoma. And I'm only 15 minutes from the casino. I'm in Texas, but I'm right up the street. But it's something about Oklahoma, y'all, and I'm not trying to be funny, but y'all know Oklahoma, in reference to us indigenous folks, we know the history. I kind of feel like that's why they get hit so hard. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get in all that. But people are literally going through a lot of storms right now. And it's only because the wheel has turned. You were on the bottom of the wheel at one time. Most of us were. We were at the bottom of the wheel. We were the people didn't nobody like. People treated us bad. We didn't know why. We were abused. We were touched on. We were just shunned out, just kicked to the curb, made to feel like you were not important. But because you survived all of that, not you, the tornado whisperer. Wait a minute. I got a tornado Timmy in here somewhere, y'all. I sure do. But because you literally survived all of that stuff, it's like the universe is saying, okay, baby, you made it. You know what I'm saying? It was a hard fight. Yeah, you may have had to battle with addictions. Yeah, you may have had to go through this. You may have had to go through that. But you fucking made it. You made it. The fact that you made it, people are mad because you made it. And they looking at you trying to figure out how the hell you have 5, 6, 7 kids by 5, 6, 7 men. And then you end up with a husband or a wife, or a husband that love you and take care of you and put you in a house. People will literally sit and try to categorize your life and wonder why they going through the tornadoes they going through. Because instead of them trying to figure out what they can do to make their life better, they trying to project all of this negative ass energy onto you because they want you to lose what spirit has blessed you with. It's fucked up, man. We live in a toxic ass world full of jellybacks. People do not want to put in the work on themselves. As a result, they'll get out here and try to date you on purpose. They'll try to screw you and play in your mind just because they feel like you shouldn't have what you have. So they'll do everything in their power. They'll target you. Ladies, before I get off of here, ladies with kids that don't have daddies, don't have brothers, don't have men in your life, take it from a bitch that know. Every single person that I have dated, now that I look back, they knew I didn't have no men to have my back. They knew this. That was the reason why I was open season. I was an open target because they knew they could fuck over me, and they knew that my big brother wasn't going to beat their ass. They knew that my daddy wasn't going to come after them with a pistol. They knew this shit. They knew it. And I'm saying it because there's a young lady on here watching me. Realize you being targeted. For a lot of times, it's older men that do it because those are the ones that, they've been doing it for so long, they know. They take advantage. Ladies do it too, though. A lot of women, they'll go after these nice, we'll call them college boys or church boys or choir boys. You know what I'm saying? That's loving. There's a lot of men out here that want to give their love to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, wherever you at, holler at me. But there are a lot of men out here that don't have sisters, and maybe they don't have relationships with their mamas, or maybe their mamas, they by themselves. And they'll run across a particular woman, and she's looking at this man as a meal ticket. And she'll take advantage of it. Because she know his big sister ain't finna beat her ass because he ain't got now. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, man. We live in a world where we have got to learn to follow our intuition. And for those of us that are tapping into that energy, that's why people are mad. Because remember, you were the primary source for these energy vampires. As long as they can come screw you good and know that whenever they get tired of running the streets, they can come lay up in your house. They know your bills are paid. They ain't got to worry about nobody running in and out your house. So they want to keep you in the loop. And when they get tired of running around with they dope girls or they dope guys or they street hustlers or whatever it is they dealing with, they want to come and cool off over there with you. And I'm going to say this, y'all. A lot of the people that I talked to back in the day or that I dated, people I used to date, um, I was always the person that they went to when they got tired of running the streets. Now I understand why. You know, had good relationship with them, but they were non-committal. They were non-committal. They were street dudes. A lot of them were street pharmacists. But they would latch on to me because even though I had a house full of kids, nobody ran in and out my house. Even though I had a house full of kids, my kids respected people. My kids were not allowed to be up past 8 o'clock. My kids were not allowed to be jumping on furniture and, you know what I'm saying, doing shit that a lot of people just kind of let their kids roam. So people really were attracted to me because even though I was isolated, I was young, I didn't really have all the answers. But the thing about it is I had a mature mindset. And that's what drew people to me. But what also drew them to me, they knew I had no 3D protection. They knew it. They knew it. So even though my turnout game was on point, let's keep it real, it was not good enough for a person that was not ready to settle down. And that's what I had to come to realize. It didn't matter how well I maintained myself. When a motherfucker ain't ready, they're just going to be there long enough to get what they need, and then they're going to go on to the next. Well, we know this shit now. And that's why we out here teaching these other people that don't know. A lot of these motherfuckers is mad about it. You know what I'm saying? People don't watch tarot readings and stuff just because they ain't got shit to do. People watch tarot because tarot readers put out what the church ain't talking about. Tarot readers say what your therapist at work can't say because your therapist at work went to school. She didn't experience this. Or he didn't experience this. So it is what it is. We all got different walks of life, true enough. But you got to have an open mind to understand why you went through what you went through. Why this person put you what they were, put you what they put you through. If I said that right. But you also got to have a deep enough mind to understand you went through it so you can evolve through it and teach somebody the fuck else. Queen of Cups to the Six of Pentacles. Baby, somebody finna be tied down. I still ain't pulled on this new person, y'all. Let's find Prosperous Peter and see what's going on with Prosperous Peter, because I done went on a whole nother level. I done been on this live for damn near 2 hours, y'all. We got the Death to the Strength card. When I say y'all done cut motherfuckers off like karate, chopped it off. Chopped it off. And as a result, Spirit is blessing your game. You're getting blessed. Man or woman, you're getting blessed. Congratulations on your finances, your new beginning, and your Two of Cups. There it is. All right, Peter, Prosperous Peter. Do I got any romance decks? I got some, but y'all don't feel like getting up to get them. Damn, let's see. What do we need to know about this new person? I'm going to just pull some tarot and ask. Let's see. Prosperous Peter. Let's see what's going on with Prosperous Peter, because, you know what? Let me pull this one right here. Let's see what this deck going to say before we pull tarot. Let's see if we're going to get some new love energy out of this before I get off here, because I did promise y'all that. Karmic relationship. Y'all new person. I've been in a karmic relationship just like you have. That's actually a good thing, though, because that means this person has been through this relationship. They have healed. And they know whenever they meet you, they know that you are what they want. For some of you guys, this particular person is remembering you from a past life, because I just seen pictures on here. This is somebody that when you meet this person is going to know that you are somebody that they have dealt with in the past. Y'all spirits are going to connect. Y'all spirits are going to connect. Past life. You know, I started off with the reading talking about past life people and soul ties and stuff with people that you've never dated. You know, like I said in reference to my friend, you know, he's just somebody that I met in the 3D, and he was always in my dreams, but we were always the best of friends. So for some of you guys, whenever you meet this new person, if you haven't already, some of y'all already in this relationship, this is going to be somebody that you have that instant connection with before y'all even get romantically involved. This is going to be somebody that you're just going to know that this person is meant to be in your life. So congratulations. And this person's going to feel it too. They are going to feel it too. This particular person, they have been taken advantage of in the past. For a lot of you guys with this seduction out here in this coffee cup, y'all are going to sit down and y'all are going to have a talk. You know how when they say when you meet somebody new, don't bring up your past? That is true. But when you initially get to know somebody, it is always best, 1, 2, 3 on my clock. It is always best to talk to a person and kind of, you know what I'm saying, share what you've been through so you guys will know what level that you're on. And that is what's getting ready to happen for a lot of you guys, because both of you guys have dealt with narcissistic individuals. You have dealt with people that wanted to take from you because both of you guys are on the same vibration. And when two people are on the same vibration, they have experienced similar past people. Date, getting back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, dating online. Some of you guys may actually meet this person online. But what I just heard is for some of you guys, you may meet this person online only to find out this person lives in your same town. Confirmation, there it is. For some of you guys, this person lives in the same town as you, and you're going to meet them online because it was meant for you to run into this person. Maybe you didn't run into them in Walmart. You're going to meet this person on, I just heard Facebook dating app, y'all. Y'all know everybody on there. But this is going to be a very, very, very cool relationship. Yeah, shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, and epiphany transformation. This person is going to change your fucking life because you are not going to believe that people like this exist. This person is going to chase you, but I'm not getting chase you in a toxic way like this past person wanted you to chase them. And for some of you guys, the past person chased you, but once they got you, they treated you like shit. No, this person has clarity and truth over you, what they want. You know what I'm saying? They know who you are. This person know who you are. That's what I keep hearing. What the hell was that? Oh, it's a truck. This person knows who you are. Confirmation, the butterfly. There it is. Evolve and grow in next phase. For a lot of you guys, you and this person is going to end up married. And the reason why you guys are going to get married is because you have officially cut ties with the past version of yourself. And it is what it is. You have cut ties with the past version of yourself. And as a result, Spirit is now allowing this new person to come through. And for some of you guys, this is not a new person. This is somebody that you've never dated. This could just be somebody that you know. You don't have to be a brand new person that you're meeting. This could be somebody that you're friends with. And all of a sudden, things start to evolve because both of you guys had some things that you had to clear out of your life before Spirit even revealed to you guys that you were going to eventually start to date. That is very, very cool. I like that. Can't make it up. 4 Swords to the World card. Some of you guys have literally had to sit back and do a reset button on your life and close out cycles. And now that these cycles are closed, now you're chilling, now you in your receiving energy. That's when this person is either going to reveal feelings for you or you're going to meet this person to evolve into something deeper. This is nice, y'all. I like this. I like this. I like this. Let's see what's going on with this chaser energy. I do need to get out for y'all. I need to go eat. This almost, I've been on her almost 2 hours. Chaser energy. Y'all be careful. Let me say this. With this 7 of Cups out here, y'all, this person with this Empress to the Devil out here, y'all be careful with this person. Y'all need to have a very, very, very good, deep, in-depth conversation with this person. And the reason why I'm saying this is because 7 of Cups is the overall energy. And with 7 of Cups coming out here with the Devil card and the Empress, this person is going to be so obsessed with you because they got a little bit more healing to do. This person is going to be afraid that if they don't run you down, that you're going to get away. They are. Even though you're sitting in your receptive energy, this is somebody that may be still not officially done with getting over what they've been through in the past. And they're going to look at you as too good to be true. This person is going to be a little bit of a chaser because they're going to try to make sure that everything they do for you, that you take this cup, but they want to make sure that they are good enough for you to stick around. This is somebody that done got used. And you're going to notice when you meet this person because they're going to be a little clingy. Toxic, I'm not getting. Clingy, yes. This person is going to be a little clingy because this person is going to be so adamant on giving you this new beginning. Ladies, I'm telling y'all, I'm not bullshitting. There it is. Sausage time. Pork sausage, beef sausage, turkey sausage. Whichever one you need, this person is bringing it, okay? Fellas, get it together. Whatever flavor you got going on, get it together because Millionaire Molly is going to need to be serviced correctly. In order, I'm telling you, this person going to be possessive. I don't see him as toxic though, y'all. But this is going to be the type of person that when they go to work, they're going to text and call you on every single break. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that if you're on the same page. But this is going to be that person that they're not going to want to go one day without talking to you. And that's a good thing. That's what I'm saying. This person is going to chase you, but they're going to chase you in the energy of, I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything you want me to do. So they're going to get a little carried away. I don't take this person as violent at all, y'all. But this person is going to take a leap of faith towards you very soon because y'all's timelines are now getting ready to collide. Again, some of y'all may already be in this energy though. But this person is behind the scenes, whether they have approached you or not. They are watching you because they are waiting on a perfect time to come in and speak their piece. This person does want to give you the truth. It is what it is. They want to give you the truth. And the reason why they want to speak their truth to you, because this particular person does not want to be somebody that you look at as a missed opportunity. This person wants to be the one that grants you the boat to move on to calmer waters. See how this man has got this woman and his baby in his boat? This new person, man or woman, they want to be the one to move you to calmer waters. So this is very, very nice, y'all. Congratulations. We got Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, damn, Virgo out here. Heavy on y'all. Hey, y'all be careful with them damn Scorpios though. Woo, be careful with them Scorpios. Child, if I find me a high vibrational Scorpio, I'm gonna marry his ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm shit. You hear me say high vibrational Scorpio? I'll marry his ass because I know it'll never be a dull moment with them. But anyway, so that's what's going on with this new person, y'all. I really do need to get my ass off here. I've been on here for 2 hours, throat just dry throat. Look, I'm talking about dry desert DD, and I got a dry ass throat, y'all. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Let's roll the zodiacs. We ain't roll the zodiacs. I ain't done a live in so long. I don't even remember. I can't even tell y'all when last time I did a live. But it was all right. I appreciate the moderators. Moderators, y'all are in the house. I appreciate y'all so fucking much. Because y'all know these bottom feeders get in here. They get to showing their ass and doing all this clearance rack activity. Let's see what we got. We got Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Aries, and Virgo. So heavy on the Virgo, heavy on the Aries out here, y'all. 14, 16 is a synchronicity for somebody. I'm looking at it on this truck that's passing by. Y'all see them trucks? Y'all see where I be sitting? Y'all can see my window today. I be sitting right here watching every damn thing that go on. I watch everybody ride by my house too. They don't know it. Well, they probably know it because they be watching my videos, but I see every damn thing. I don't miss nothing. But anyway. All right, y'all. So those are the signs that came out. So congratulations to those of you guys that this whole entire live is going to resonate with. Yeah, I'm getting ready to actually post the evening read. I'm getting ready to post that evening read. I thought about doing an evening read, but now I already got one pre-recorded. I think I'm going to post that one. And then I'm going to do, I don't know, y'all. I'll figure it out. But y'all will still have y'all 5 o'clock energy read. I was just, for whatever reason, guided to get on here and do a live. And y'all know I don't do lives. And I can't believe I'm not tired, to be honest, because I ain't even ate. But I was guided to get on here and do a live. So, hey, here I am. I appreciate the moderators. I appreciate all of y'all. I mean, like the super chats, the just y'all being here in general. I appreciate y'all for real. Like, I really, really do. I can't believe Holland Jack let me get through the whole live without her and her hollering, cussing out her mama. We got 6 plus 5 is an 11 plus 3, that is 14. 14 is all about balance, temperance. You guys are stepping in this temperance, balance, as energy. And as a result, thank you, Leslie. And I missed the other one. You are stepping in this energy. And y'all know 14 does break down to a 5. 5 is all about rapid, fast change. So again, for a lot of you guys, because you put your clearance rack on the curb and you put your ex on the clearance rack and then put it on the curb, you guys are walking towards a brand new beginning, new money, new whatever it is that you are trying to manifest in your life. That's a blessing. We got 6 and 5 again, which is an 11. So heavy on the 11, 56, 65. That has came out twice. So 11 is definitely out here. But we got 11. This is 13. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, 13. So heavy on the number 13, heavy on the number 14. That is 13 is a 4, 14 is a 5, 9. Heavy on the number 9. This year, you guys are going through a lot of changes, a lot of glow ups, a lot of level ups. Just an overall change, man. Because last year was a hell of a year. Thank you, Katie. Is that what that is? I done took my glasses off here. I can't see. Last year was a hell of a year. We did a lot of releasing last year. We still releasing this year. But hey, y'all, we have fucking made it. And I always remember, man, just be careful. We got to watch how we treat people. Because, again, we just don't never know what our purpose is in a person's life. We don't know. We don't know what that one conversation is going to do. We don't know if that one conversation is going to impact the person on a positive level or not. So always treat people the way we want to be treated. For those that are narcissistic individuals, baby, just go and do some introspection on yourself. Learn how to love yourself so you can give love to other people. And that's all. That's the answer to all the fucking problems. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and end this right here. I didn't even turn my hourglass over today, y'all. Let me go ahead and end this right here, y'all. Peace and blessings. Namaste. Namaste. I'm stuttering. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, evening, night, morning, or whenever you are watching the video, watching the live, rather. And I got to figure out how to stop this damn thing, y'all. Oh, shit. How I stop this damn thing?